Hi everybody, my name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. How are my pickles doing today? My second bulletproof, and as you can see, I have trouble drinking. I have a drinking problem, so I'll go to AA. Anyway, what I have here is Hungry Girl, Lisa Lillian, and she wrote six mental strategies for weight loss. So this, I am a true believer in Hungry Girl. I think that she does one of the best consistent jobs out there. Product review, product finding, comparison, how to bulk up things. She has taught me so much along the way. So many things that she does and talks about are in my toolkit. So now I'm going to share with you her Think Yourself Thin 6 mental strategies for weight loss. Refuse to get discouraged. And as we know, the scale isn't always our friend. I know that today the humidity is back for a couple of days. It was dry, it was beautiful. And today, my gut is back to feeling, bloated, and I feel like that beached whale, and my energy level isn't get up and go at 100 miles an hour. It's probably like 75 miles per hour. But, it's just when that humidity settles in, my body just goes blah, just kind of melts open. So be patient with yourself. Say it's week 1 of your weight loss plan and you're off to a great start. And how many of us come out of that first weigh-in after a week or half a week if you can't stand waiting and discover that you've lost, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds. That is great. But then, if you're losing more than 2 pounds a week, you're losing, you're losing a lot. And who doesn't like to do that, even though we're told not to? But slow and steady wins the race with poundage. And so, over the long haul, you can see great results. Have patience. Even if it's 1 pound, it's still 1 pound less than you weighed the week before, right? So go easy on yourself and don't get discouraged. Don't let that little one on this side say, go ahead and eat. What difference does it make? It makes a lot of difference. Okay. Make yourself accountable, which is what we do here. We have true confessions. We have tell it like it is. We have smackdowns. I even admit to when I, done too much of a good thing or, we make ourselves accountable. And by me being here every day doing a video, I'm accountable. I'm accountable to you. I'm accountable to me. I'm accountable to the people around me. Because I can't walk the walk of maintaining my weight and lie. I can't go and overeat and have a, slab o' cake and a 6-pack of diet sodas every day and tell you I'm not. That's not good. So, commit to somebody or a few people or on Facebook or with somebody that you're in Weight Watchers with, some sister, mother, coworker, me, that you are committed and you are accountable. And when you've fallen away from whatever it is, tracking, eating the right things, weighing and measuring your food, shopping like you're on a food plan that has better choices, those sort of things, coming clean is a great feeling. Don't ever discount the mental part of being overweight. There is a lot that goes along with it. So that was 2. Do be accountable. 3, I love this one, of course, don't worship the scale. Now, I haven't weighed myself for almost a week now. I probably will tomorrow, but with the humidity back in, what do I need to know? The scale could go up a full 2 pounds. I don't need to see that and get discouraged. Like number 1, I know what it is. I know what I'm eating. How do I know that? Because I'm tracking, because I'm weighing, because I'm measuring. So I don't need to feel like, oh, the whole thing is lost. So if I don't weigh in until tomorrow or the day after that, that's okay. I'm following along as my plan goes. So I can pretty much figure that if there's any alterations, it's either full moon, new moon, or humidity. It's always been that way with me. Not about to change. Okay, so where's that scale? Hide it. Set small goals. Absolutely. If your aim is to lose 20 to 40 pounds, well, start by saying, I'd like to lose 5 pounds in the month of September. And so make that your goal, right? So, that's 1.25 pounds a week. And if you're weighing in once a week, it's all doable. If you're eating the right foods, but if you still have some unaccountable or, you wouldn't want to be accountable for type foods going on in your food plan because you're not ready to give them up yet. I know that battle. Like, hello, me with Coffee Mate, are you kidding? So, work on it. Give yourself a goal. If it's 5 pounds in that next calendar month, then, do it. And if it's 5 pounds in the next calendar month and you're only halfway through this month, start today for those 5 pounds. That would be motivation, wouldn't it? To get to September 1st, for example, and already have a couple in the can, so to speak, away from your can and, on your weight loss journey. I think that's a great idea. So smaller goals win the race, and big lofty goals. If I need to lose 80 pounds, please, come on, make it attainable. Make it attainable in your lifetime. Reward yourself. Non-scale rewards, right? So, I don't know, in my case, what they're showing here is a woman with, it looks like a Victoria's Secret shopping bag, okay. And, don't defeat it by having, a half of a pizza or some fried clams or, a hot dog with the roll, with the chips or the potato salad or both with a s'more. That's not a reward. A reward is, going to Victoria's Secret and buying some sassy sort of undergarment. Or it's having a mani and a pedi at the same time. Or it's, looking at a pair of boots that you might want in the winter and your calves wouldn't fit in them right now, but they might. If your goal is a lot of weight and your calves go down, make it a non-scale reward and have your eye on the ball. If it's a reward after the 5 pound loss, make it a couple of new pairs of underwear. If it's your reward after losing 25 pounds, go big. Go big. A new pair of shoes, a new pocketbook, something that makes you feel like you've got the reward. Now, for me, over my journey of my life, being almost 66, when there have been certain times in my life, I have noted it with a non-scale reward. So whenever I look at the bracelet, the North Face, maybe the pocketbook, some item, whether it's luxury, flashy, or I just liked it, every time I look at it, I will think of that time, that goal, that achievement in my life. Now, for example, I love this. This is a coaster that when my friend was here from Texas, we went to Provincetown shopping for the day, and I got this little lighthouse coaster. This is what I put my bulletproof coffee on in the morning when you hear the cup going back down on it. And so 1,000,000 times a day, sitting at the computer, I think of her. I see it and I think of her. I put my coffee cup down on it and it makes that little, ceramic hitting it. And I think of her and it gives me a warm feeling of a time that she came up here from Dallas and we went to P-Town for the day. So, it's not about weight loss journey per se, but it is about, important things that have a little marker that always remind you of it and give you a little bit of comfort. So that was the non-scale victory. And then using your writing skills, okay? I know that I keep a journal and about specific things, and it really, really helps. Say I wake up and I have a hunk of an emotion that's bothering me, that's stuck in my craw, that could make my day just a little bit tilted because it's bothering me and I haven't really had an outlet for it. Sometimes my 4-mile walk hits it for sure. But never discount journaling about things. And then In your journal, I mean, you could always, this is my weigh-in little packet, and when I weigh myself, I put the date and I put how much I weighed. But you could also use your journal, and here's my journal here. You could also put the date, like I do, the emotion, and your weight. And so you can do a direct correlance to your weight and your emotion. And if you've lost weight since the last time you posted, you're probably going to have a pretty good posting. But, having it there is great because you can read it for the motivation and you can remember. And as I said in another video, if you're tracking, you can go backwards in your tracker and see what you ate that week that made that week show a loss on the scale when you stepped onto it. So it all relates and it's all kind of cool. And I thank Hungry Girl Lisa Lillian for six ways to break the mental part of the losing weight. And each one of those steps works for me and I've incorporated it. Have a wonderful day. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. Bye-bye for now.